Hello and welcome to Martin Maths. We're continuing our Desmos series using the Desmos website to plot graphs. And today we're going to look at some quadratics. Now hopefully you know the general formula for a quadratic is ax squared plus bx plus c. And I want to see how those different things affect, those different constants and coefficients affect the classic quadratic y equal to x squared. So let's plot this. But I want to reduce b to 0, so we'll put sliders in there so we can change that, and I want to put that also to 0. So what we're dealing with really now is just y equal to x squared. So that let's see what the effect is of changing the coefficient of x squared. As it increases, you can see it kind of shrinks this graph, because every term multiplied by a bigger number is going to get higher up the y-axis quicker. And similarly, as it gets closer to 1 and then fractional, it's getting wider until the negative, it flips over. Okay, so we can see that's the effect of the coefficient of the x squared. Now we've seen before in the previous video what happens when c changes. Now c is the y-intercept, so it'll either go up as it increases or down the y-axis. The interesting one is what happens to b. Now that's the linear term, the coefficient of x, and it moves it up and down in this way. So negative to the right and positive actually to the negative x term. So there we go. So just a little investigation that you can do on Desmos by adding these sliders in, and I've got a quadratic here. But we know there's another way of writing a quadratic, which is a bracket x minus p squared plus q, completing the square form. So hopefully we know that p will be our axis of symmetry. So I'm going to get rid of that quadratic, and I'm going to introduce this one. So I'm going to get p to 0, just so it's as close to the classic version that we know. Because when p is 0, that will just be ax squared. Okay, but watch, as we increase p, it moves to the right, and as we decrease p, it moves to the left. So p changes the axis of symmetry along the x-axis there, and then q, just like c in the previous one, is moving the graph up or down. So there we go. That's just another example of how we can use Desmos for investigations and graphs. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and continue watching this Desmos series.